Hello guys, I'm young certified meteorologist Chris Dixon, as my brother wanted me to announce myself as. We just got an update in from the Storm Prediction Center. One of those is the next 7 days will be under a slight risk of severe storms, which means 15% risk. Somewhere right up here in Montana will be a slight risk. Down here, Texas and Oklahoma panhandles also under a slight risk. A swath of marginal down here, another one here in southern Texas, and you head over here towards Florida, far western Florida, and you can see what they're going to get. Your tornado threats today are mainly where we saw those slights at, of course, right here up in Montana, and then again in the northern Texan panhandles into the Oklahoma panhandle. In Kansas has a 5% chance of a tornado today. Now the wind threats are where you would expect them to be, 5% where you saw the marginal, 15% where you see our two slights, and the hail is, this is just in a significant chance of hail where you saw that 5% chance of tornado. That could be interesting. There is no 5% over here, but anyway, other than that, the marginal are all 5% and the slights are 15%. Significant chance, like I said, in Kansas, Oklahoma, right there. So we're now going to move to the day 2. It looks like we have a whole swath, literally from North Dakota all the way down to Texas, and then a marginal chance from North Dakota all the way down to Texas as well. Then you move to day 3, where we have a slight risk here for Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. You'll hear those names a lot here as I move on, and then that big swath of marginal once again. We move to day 4 now. I'll move to the other side here. Guess what? Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, and Missouri. And then we move to day 5, and it's now most of Missouri, most of Illinois, some parts of Indiana, Kentucky, and Iowa part of that as well. Guess what? You're going to hear these same 3 states again. Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and also parts of Nebraska, Iowa, and a lot of Missouri, and some part of Arkansas. On day 7, it moves slightly southward, more towards Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas again, Missouri, and a good chunk of Arkansas. I think I already said that. Anyway, day 8, the predictability on that is too low. Now, there isn't anything going on in the Eastern Pacific or the Atlantic. Right now, the Atlantic season still starts in another 10 days. But what we do need to look out, you do need to be prepared for a hurricane. Make sure to write out your plan. Make sure you know what to do. That way you don't make mistakes when the time comes. Document your valuables with a camera. If Excel helps you, use Excel too. I know I do that. Good stuff. Gather your vital documents right now, like way in advance. Maybe you won't get a storm, but more about storms in the 5th point. Anyway, so that includes your passport, medical records, etc. Make sure your whole family knows what the plan is if there is a storm, how far in advance you're going to leave, what you're going to take when you leave, etc. In the 5th and most important point, it does not matter how many hurricanes are forecast for this year. It only takes one storm. And I really want to stress that point because, well, we could have a year with 20 tropical storms and only one hurricane. That could be a Category 5 hurricane, and that could just destroy everything very, very badly. Looks like right now it's 60 degrees, humidity 90% and dropping, still rain in the forecast ahead. It feels like 63. It's about 1 o'clock now at the time of this video, so maybe I'll have this done by 2. Of course, I'm still trying to get this green screen stuff done, but I'm getting better at it. Yeah, we'll just see how this works. Yeah, I really should shut up now. Have a good day.